Let's welcome the Indian Land High School drumline. Good morning, Lancaster School District. You showed up this morning. Thank you so much and welcome. I am Dr. Norris Williams, the Deputy Superintendent, and now I ask that you please stand for the playing of the National Anthem. Before we begin, we would like to thank the Lancaster County Board of Trustees, our Lancaster County School District Student Olympians, Mr. Stan Quizdad, cheerleaders from across the district, the Indian Land High School drumline, Isaac Segovia, the Lancaster County School District Specialist, Lancaster County School District Facilities Department, Kyle Rogers, and Learn TV for their part in making today a success, and a special thanks to Duke Energy for their $250 donation in gift cards, which will be given throughout the week. Now it's time for a roll call. When your school is announced, let's show your school spirit as your school and principal is announced. We're starting off with Brooklyn Springs Elementary School, home of the Beavers and Principal Brittany McManus. Buford Elementary School, home of the Jackets and Principal Jill Nelson. Clinton Elementary School, home of the Cubs, Principal Keisha Witherspoon. Discovery School, home of the Detectives. Site Manager Chucky Rivers. Irwin Elementary School, home of the Bears and Principal Corey Isler. Harrisburg Elementary School, home of the Tomahawks, Principal Terry Dalton. Heath Springs Elementary School, home of the Hornets, Principal Sherry Watson. Indian Land Elementary School, home of the Braves, Principal Brad Johnson. Indian Land Intermediate School, home of the Warriors, Principal Kevin Miller. Let's give it for Kershaw Elementary School, home of the Bulldogs, Principal Kelly Overcash. McDonald Green Elementary School, home of the Dragonflies, Principal Terry Vaughn. North Elementary School, home of the Knights, Principal Graham Thomas. Van Wyck Elementary School, home of the Eagles, Principal Jason Ramey. Now moving to the middle schools, A.R. Rucker, home of the Rams, Principal Arthur Bridges. Andrew Jackson Middle School, home of the Volunteers, Principal Chris Timmons. Buford Middle School, home of the Jackets, Principal Ashley Bradley. Indian Land Middle School, home of the Warriors, Principal Chris Thorpe. And South Middle School, home of the Mustangs, Principal Brent Chambers. Let's welcome Andrew Jackson High School, home of the Volunteers, Principal Shantae Miller. Buford High School, home of the Jackets, Principal Michael Bell. Indian Land High School, home of the Warriors, Principal Rick Parker. And let's welcome Lancaster High School, home of the Beavers, Principal Rosalind Yu. Also, let's welcome Adult Education, Director Adrian Robinson, Bar Street Learning Center, Principal Robin Hodnett. Lancaster County School District Career Center, home of the Phoenix, Director Rodney Miller. And Southside Early Childhood Center, home of the Rising Stars, Site Manager Brandon Craig. Let's also welcome District Office, Facilities and Maintenance, Student Services, Food Services, and Safety and Security. There's a lot of spirit in this gym today. Now we'll keep the momentum going by welcoming our Superintendent, Dr. Rashad Fitzpatrick, as he shares the vision of Lancaster County School District.
Good morning. And make sure I put my water here where nobody else is open air water. I don't want to drink somebody else's water. Thank you guys for coming this morning. This room is full of energy. When we think about how we utilize our energy, let's take a few minutes to consider where we're headed. Our board members are focused on giving us the tools we need to help every child succeed. Oh, I jumped ahead. I'm sorry. And I'm going to go off script here because I want to talk to you guys this morning. One of the things that I'm excited about is the beginning of a new school year and every single person in this room. Think about a week ago, I had the opportunity to talk to the school bus office. And when I talked to the bus drivers, I told them about Miss Jessie Bell. Miss Jessie Bell was a bus driver who could make you feel like you're the most important thing in the world. I remember her talking to us, pouring into us, and every single day you got on that bus, you just waited for one of her compliments. Now, Miss Jessie Bell also, if you didn't behave, would give you that one stern look, and you change your behavior immediately. And then she also, when she dropped us off in the afternoons, students that were going home to situations that weren't ideal, she gave an encouraging word to help you make it back the next day. And so, definitely thanks for her. When I think about our cafeteria workers, I think about Miss Addie Mae Miller and my buddy Sugar Barry. That was his grandmother. And so Miss Miller could make the best tasting food out of anything we had at the school. I heard kids complain about cafeteria food here and there growing up, but not in my school. Miss Miller made sure we ate good every day, and she gave us a smile and an encouraging word. When I think about the custodial staff, I think about Mr. T. When I had my first job as a principal in middle school, Mr. T was the head custodian. And Mr. T gave me a lot of life lessons, a lot of advice, and things that I hold on to until this day. I still call Mr. T about once a week. So Mr. T was great for me. When I think about my time in high school and middle school, I think about all the coaches that I had, the coaches that inspired me to do well not only on the field, but also off the field. When I think about my guidance counselor and my mentor was a guy by the name of Coach Glover Smiley. And he not only helped me in high school, but helped me as I went to college, helped me through college, and even after I graduated. When I think about teacher assistants, think about my mother. My mother was a teacher assistant, and I think about all the hard work she put in, and she did as much sometimes as teachers. She worked as hard, but the pay wasn't the same. So I know that is a challenging position. When I think about our admin staff and secretaries, we know the admin staff and secretaries are the people who really run the school district. And so, thank them. When I think about teachers, I think about Mr. Foster. Mr. Foster was my high school psychology teacher. And I took one AP class in high school that was AP psychology. And Mr. Foster helped me realize that I could be successful in the AP class. He helped me realize that I could be successful when I went to college. And so Mr. Foster definitely helped me with the confidence I needed to do well in high school and beyond. When I think about principals and administrators, think about my middle school principal, Dr. Tyrone Gilmore. And Dr. Gilmore not only was my middle school principal, but he gave me my first job as a school administrator. And so all of these people impacted my life. And you don't know these people, but I guarantee you, there are people just like them sitting throughout this gymnasium this morning. And so I'm sure that you have touched and inspired the lives of young people, and I'm sure that you made a difference. But let's say you haven't. If not, then perhaps this year is the year that you will make the impact on a student that's going to make an impact on the world. And so every day, as you come to work, think about the possibility. Think about the students you impact and you influence, and think about those students going on to impact and influence our world. Here in Lancaster County, my goal, our vision is to be the premier district in the state of South Carolina. Now, when I think about being the premier district, I think about what we need to do. We do a lot of things good, but we have to move to great. One of my favorite books is Good to Great by Jim Collins, and the very first line, it talks about good being the enemy of great. Because we're satisfied just being good, we're never going to be great. And so how do we become great? Think about becoming great and think about continuous improvement. And I've said this since day one. We have to build a culture of continuous improvement in our district. And how do we do that? We need to make sure that we sharpen our saws every day. One of my other favorite books, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So we have to make sure we sharpen our saws. And when we sharpen our saws, we need to get better instructionally, we need to get better mentally, and we need to get better physically. You need to make sure mentally and physically that you take care of yourselves. Because you can't pour into your students if your cup is empty. We have to provide excellent opportunities for every student every day. And what is excellence? When I talk to our administrative staff and want to give them an idea about excellence, excellence is when you do your very best, when you give it your all, and then some. And then some is excellence. That's another level, that after you've given it your all and done your best, when you kick it into another gear, that and then some, that's going to create excellence. And we're responsible for excellence every day. If you hear me talk more than 2 minutes, you'll hear me talk about pride, passion, and purpose, 3 P's. But pride, personal responsibility, and daily excellence. We are responsible for being excellent every day. I'm responsible for being excellent as I serve you. You're responsible for being excellent as you serve our students. It's my job to put you in a position that put our students in a position to be successful. When I think about responsibility and accountability, we have to make sure we're responsible and accountable in what we say, in what we do, our words, our actions, but also that we're responsible and accountable, most importantly, to our students. We have to teach our students. We have to build good relationships with our students. We have to teach them perseverance and resilience. No matter what happens, we have to teach our students they have to always keep the faith and always keep the first thing first. And what I want you guys to do is to take time each and every day to smile. Matter of fact, smile right now. All right, show me those pearly whites. All right. And so, each and every day, we can smile and laugh also. But each and every day, I want everyone to have an opportunity to feel good. Everyone to have an opportunity to smile. Smiling is contagious. A positive attitude is contagious. Doing the right thing is contagious. And if we do those things, it's going to help our students. And when I think about your smile, I found this quote. It said, "Let your smile change the world, but don't let the world change your smile." Because there will be times, when we have difficult situations, when things aren't ideal, but don't lose your joy in those situations. Don't ever let anything take your joy. As we start this school year, you guys, I'm giving you a new title. I know I talk about teachers and teacher assistants and bus for everybody at the beginning, but your new title, it's probably not new to you, but I'm giving everyone the title of role model. You are a role model. When our students walk in next week on Monday, August 12th, they'll be looking at their role models. And what you do and what you say is going to make a difference in their lives. And I have to think about this when I think about students. No matter what you teach them, no matter if you teach math, if you teach science, social studies, no matter what subject you teach, the impression that you're going to make on them It's going to be about how you make them feel and what they see you do. Because if indeed you can make a student feel good, feel worthy, build confidence in them, they're going to remember that for the rest of their lives. If they see you acting, behaving, showing them that you care, then that's going to impact their lives. They're going to want to come back each and every day. All those people I talked about earlier, they're the reason I wanted to come back every day. They're the reason I wanted to graduate. They're the reason I wanted to do well in college so I can come back and show them, look, what you said to me, what you did, helped me to be successful, and I wanted them to be proud of me. And so you will have that impact on students each and every day. And so I'm excited about being in Lancaster County. I know you've heard this said before many times. Lancaster County is one of the fastest growing counties in the state. And when we say that, we're talking about numbers and population. But my challenge to you is, let's be the fastest growing when it comes to professional development. Let's be the fastest when it comes to growth. When we're thinking about our teaching and teaching and learning. Let's be the fastest growing when it comes to student academic achievement. And so, of course, when we look at the official numbers, we are growing fast. But let's also internalize that so that it impacts our students. And so when it comes to helping students be successful, let's be the fastest growing there also. I believe the people in this room this morning are the people that's going to help us become the premier school district in the state. And one of the things that I think about is putting the right people on the right seats on the bus. But, I also want to add, put the right people on the right seat of the right bus. And so I think that the people in this room, one of the things that we can do as a district is to always focus on what our talents and what our skills are and our background, and align those to your position in the building, whether you're a teacher, administrator, whatever that is. You not only need to be in the right seat, but you need to be on the right bus. And I'm going to end with two concepts from Good to Great. And I told you this is one of my favorite books earlier. A couple of concepts that I want to talk about are the flywheel and the egg. Now, a flywheel. What is a flywheel? A flywheel is this big old metal object, and it's hard to turn, and it's on the axis. And when you start to turn it, it's very, very hard and very, very difficult. And so when you're turning that flywheel, it's almost impossible. But with the flywheel, that whole concept, once you start to turn it a little bit, then it starts to move. And then it starts to move a little faster. And then as you turn it and put in hard work, it starts to turn a little faster. And it goes around and it builds speed. And then sooner or later, all of that hard work, all of the pushing that you did to turn that flywheel, the flywheel starts moving by itself. The momentum starts building, and then it's turning out of control. And then at a certain point, it gets to a breakthrough moment where it's just turning fast with a lot of momentum with little or no effort. And that's what I think about us. I think right now, we're looking at professional development, we're looking at PLCs, we're looking at MTSS, we're looking at a lot of things that, you're thinking, man, it's hard to be a teacher, it's hard to be an educator. But as we implement those things, and as we work hard on it, it's going to become easier and easier. And then, sooner or later, we're going to get to the point where we have a breakthrough moment with our student achievement, with our successes in the classroom, with everything that we put in place to help our kids be successful. That last concept I want to talk about is the egg. Now, I didn't bring any eggs this morning. I almost did, but I ate them. And so I'm going to bring an example, but it didn't make it here. But when I think about an egg, and let's talk about an egg. When you look at the outside of an egg, it's nothing special. It's just an egg. And you can watch that egg. You can watch it for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months. And as you look at that egg, it's not changing. It's just an egg. And that's the outside. But on the inside of that egg is something forming. It's a chick that's developing. And you fast forward a couple of weeks, a month or so, and then that egg is going to eventually hatch. And when that egg hatches to the outside world, it's going to be a miracle. Wow, we've been watching this egg, nothing was happening. And then all of a sudden, it hatched, and a chick came out. Well, that chick knows all the hard work and development that it took to hatch. And so it knows all of the nurturing that it had to have from the hen and everything it took in order for that egg to hatch. The chick knows, but the people that were outside looking at the egg don't. And that's what we are. We're working hard each and every day. We are doing our best for our students. We are putting them in a position to be successful. We're working hard in the classroom. We're working hard outside of the classroom. We're doing our very best. I see it. You see it. But the outside world doesn't necessarily see it. And so as we're waiting for our egg to hatch, don't lose your smile. Don't let anybody steal your joy. Because one day, and I think that day is going to be sooner or later, our egg is going to hatch. And the outside world is going to see how great you really are. So welcome. Welcome to the 2024-2025 school year. I'm excited about it. You know, the excitement from this morning, has me up here sweating. It might be because I'm excited. It might be because I'm fat. But one of the two. But seriously, welcome. I truly believe this is going to be a great year. I truly believe this is going to be a year where we make a big difference on our students, a year where we grow at every level, at every school. We're here to help as a district. We're support staff. We're here to support you. And we want to make sure we support you in everything that you do to help our students be successful. So thank you, everyone. Thank you to our board for being here. It's always great to see them. Thank you to our cheerleaders and our band. Thank you to Lancaster High School for hosting. Thank everyone. I know I'm going to miss somebody, but Dr. Williams has already said thank yous. I just want to, thank you and acknowledge people also. When I think about putting this on this morning, a lot of people work hard to get this done. I know we had a meeting yesterday and everybody was sitting there and I was talking and being long-winded and we're ready to go. We got to go get set up. And so it took a lot of hard work to get this set up. So I thank everybody that had a hand in doing that. At this time, I want to focus on our board members. They're focused on giving us the tools that we need to help every child succeed. At this time, please join me in welcoming our board chair, Brad Small. We have a wonderful guest speaker. Stan is going to, I just can't wait. Wonderful guest speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Fitzpatrick. At this time, I would like to recognize the board members that are here. Mr. Tyrone Faulkner, stand up. Ms. Casey Cato. Ms. Maggie Daniel. Did I miss anybody? All right. I want to start off by saying I got two things that was told to me this morning by my wife. She's in this building. Don't embarrass me and don't take too long. So I'm not an embarrasser. Somebody clap for not taking too long. I don't know, that might have been her. But no, seriously, I want to say thank you. You guys chose a profession that used to be cool. But you guys chose a profession right now that is hard. It's hard when you have to go home and you study and you put in the time. And some parents just don't understand what you're doing. You got some kids that don't understand the time and the effort that you guys put in. They don't see the tears at night. They don't see that you got another family at home that you have to deal with. They don't see you staying up grading papers. They don't see the extracurricular activities that you guys have to go to. They just see you as the teacher or the educator. They don't have a clue unless they sit out here in these stands and these seats what you guys go through on a daily basis. So I want to say thank you. From the board, thank you. Because there are a lot of tireless nights. There is a lot of crying, whether it be joy, whether it be sorrow, whether it be, I don't have enough time, there's so much anxiety to start a school. I get it. I understand. I live with an educator. I see all this. And guys, a lot of times it's a thankless job. And I want to say right now, from the board, from myself, thank you. My part is to be a little interactive. So if you don't like it, I went over, I took one of my kids back to school yesterday, and I was riding with Blaine. He's my oldest, and I said, Blaine, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna talk about. You tell me what I should do. And he said, Dad, it's probably pretty good. So we'll see what happens. But when I say a name that you recognize or you've heard, I want you to stand up, okay? So I'm gonna start out with Charlie Duke. He actually went to Lancaster County Schools. Yes, go ahead and stand up. He is one of 12 people to ever walk on the moon, and he came from Lancaster. All right, the next person, no, stand up. Stand up. The next person is an Olympic gold medalist from Indian land, Sheldon Crawford. If you have ever heard the name of Sheldon Crawford, please stand up. All right, the next person. If you have ever heard of Darius Thornwell, he got drafted in the NBA by the Los Angeles Clippers. Next person, one of my heroes growing up. I think he's the GOAT, Michael Jordan. If you've heard of Michael Jordan, stand up. I still got some people sitting down. All right, this is for my international people. If you have ever heard of Pele, please stand up. In soccer, how about Tom Brady? Anybody heard of Tom Brady? All right, I still got a few people sitting down. How about your mom and dad? Everybody? All right, you guys can have a seat. You can have a seat. Do you know what you guys have in common with all those people? You may not have ever thought about being in the same context as Michael Jordan. You may never been in the same context as a Charlie Duke, a Darius Thornwell, Sean Crawford. But you know one thing that you guys have in common? There was an educator that believed in you. All of you guys are heroes. When I was growing up, Michael Jordan was mine. After my mom and dad, I looked at heroes. Michael Jordan was mine. MJ, Air Jordan. Air Jordan wouldn't be Air Jordan if you didn't have an educator that believed in it. You guys have all heard the story about MJ. Didn't he make his high school basketball team? But there was a coach, there was an educator that said, I believe in you. Some of the educators in this room right now have believed in my 3 kids. And guys, you guys love acronyms as educators. I have no idea sometimes what you guys are even talking about. So, I came up with 2 acronyms today. So, after I sit down, I want you guys to really think of yourselves. It's a mindset that you're a hero. Because you are. So, my first acronym is HERO. Helping everyone realize opportunities. So when it gets hard, and I promise you it will, there's some first year teachers in this building right now. Guys, this will be hard. Find that mentor that's been around for a while and go talk to them. After Christmas, you're a seasoned veteran. So just know that. You will realize this is a great profession to be in. But every time you get down, every time you go through those halls of those schools, I want you to think of yourself as a hero, because you are. But I also, when I look at this room, I think of hope. You guys give me hope because you guys are educating our future leaders, our future generation, our future people. So I made another acronym. This one is HOPE. Heroes offering positive encouragement. So if you don't listen to anything else I have to say today, I want you to always remember, you guys are the heroes to these kids. Some of them are coming in hungry. Some of them are coming in that may have been abused the night before. Some of them may be coming in and their problems, we can't even imagine some of the things we go through. Because a lot of us grew up with a mom and dad that loved us. Some of these kids walking through our rooms, some of them don't even know who their mom and dad is. You are their hero. But you also got to give them hope. And you guys give me hope. When I look across this room, you guys give me hope. So I'm going to finish with this. Helping everyone realize opportunities, and heroes offering positive encouragement. I hope you guys have a great 2024-2025 school year.
Thank you, Mr. Small, and thank you, Dr. Fitzpatrick. At this time, we want to take a few moments just to recognize the great things that have happened over this summer. And so let's recognize our teachers and staff who worked in our summer programs that made a difference for our students. If you would give yourselves a round of applause, let's give them a round of applause. Let's recognize those of us who participated in Professional Growth Institute, graduate school, conferences, seminars, or workshops during the summer. Let's recognize our 89 educators who are nationally board certified, as well as those who are working towards certification. Please join me in welcoming our 285 teachers and staff who've joined our district this year, in many cases for the very first time teaching. Let's also recognize our new administrators this year. If you are a new administrator in our district, or you are an administrator in another school this year, if you would please stand for recognition. It is a tradition here in Lancaster County Schools to recognize the number of years you dedicated to making a difference for our children. If you have 5 or fewer years as an educator, please raise your hand. 5 or fewer. Right? If you are between 6 and 10 years experience, raise your hand. 11 and 15. 16 to 20. 21 to 25. 26 to 30. 31 to 35. Now I'm going to ask these individuals to stand. 36 years. 37 years. 38 years. 39 years. 40 years. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 50+ years. Let's give them a round of applause. In addition to the excitement we have with the school year, we have a few special guests today. In honor of the Olympics, we're going to refer to them as Olympians. They're going to share their story with us about what they believe makes Lancaster County School District a premier district. Today, our Olympians and our gold medalists are Marshall Deese, Abigail Conwell, Noye Idahi, and Alex Melgar. Let's welcome Marshall Deese to the stage.
Good morning. My name is Marshall Deese, and I graduated from Andrew Jackson High School in May. My journey with Lancaster County School District began when I was 5 years old, walking through the front doors of Lee Springs Elementary. Now, I am one of 3 children. I have an older brother and a younger sister, which makes me the middle child. I don't know if it has anything to do with me being the middle child or not, but my parents have told me I was definitely the most challenging. I'm the hard-headed one, and I've always been gifted in pushing the buttons of my brother and sister, and anyone else for that matter. So that first day of kindergarten, when my mom dropped me off in Miss McKittrick's class, I don't know what words of encouragement my mom possibly had for her, other than good luck with this one. But you know, Miss McKittrick embraced me. She loved me, she provided structure, discipline, and grace, which I'm sure I needed lots of. She worked hard to create a learning environment that didn't break my spirit, which created a solid educational and emotional foundation for others to build on. I feel like this alone has had a huge impact of my success as a student and helped prepare me for the next chapter in my life. East Springs remained my home school throughout my elementary years. I then moved to Andrew Jackson Middle and High School. Each year, I was blessed to have teachers and staff that not only taught me academically, but invested in my life. Over the years, I've had teachers work hard to help me grow academically, helping my love for math and numbers grow, while also helping me to learn to appreciate English, which has not come easy for me. I've had guidance counselors lead and guide me in the right direction and encourage me to think toward my future. I've had school nurses, like my mom, who have checked on me when I needed it. All important pieces to my success. I also want to give a shout out to my coaches. They have greatly contributed to my growth and success as a student and a person. Sports have always played a big role in my life. When you play JV and varsity sports, you spend a lot of time with the team and coaches outside of school hours. During this time, I have been blessed to have coaches correct me, push me, and encourage me on the field and in the classroom. They have invested in me, not just by pushing me to be a better athlete, but have taught me with hard work comes opportunity. They have taught me that a team is family and everyone is equally as important as the other in getting the job done. These are important life lessons in preparing me for my future. So, as I prepare to attend Anderson in the fall and major in accounting, I feel confident in my ability to succeed. Lakeshore County School District, along with my family, has helped prepare me for the next level. I know it will not be easy, but my foundation is strong. So many here today have contributed to that foundation, and many others have started building the process that my future professors will continue to build upon. I know it has been said, it takes a village to raise a child. I will forever be grateful that so many of you in this room have been part of my village. You're all leaving a legacy and building the next generation of leaders. Please know that my family and I will be praying for you in the days ahead. Also know that it is not by chance that you are assigned to your school, nor is it by chance that the students you have in your class have been assigned to you. Each of you, regardless of your role in the school, have a great opportunity to lead and encourage this next generation. It may not always be easy, but the impact and reward can be great, not just for the students, but for you as well. I'd like to leave you with one more thing. Growing up, my life verse has always been Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Each of you to call on the strength of the Lord. His strength is like no other, and His strength will carry each of you each day if you allow it. Again, thank you all for your hard work and dedication to making Lakeshore County School District a great place.
Another round of applause for Marshall. Let's welcome our next Olympian, Abigail Conwell.
Good morning. I'm so thrilled to be here to share my experience with the Lancaster County School District community. I was officially part of Beaufort High's class of 2024, but I'd like to acknowledge that I also graduated from this district as well. All throughout elementary school and middle school, I focused on my friends and making sure that I fit in and I pleased everyone, but do you know how exhausting that is? I was determined to make a difference for myself when I entered high school. I'm going to speak mostly of Beaufort High, but I know that since each school runs under the same district, they are all equally as great. My freshman year, I joined JRTC to get out of PE. We all know how that is. I hate PE. I hate it. But the further along I went, I began to enjoy it. Sergeant First Class Marcano, right over there, and Major Cato. Unfortunately, Major Cato cannot be here. He retired last year. They both supported me in my growth towards the person and the leader that I am today. They threw me into leadership roles my sophomore year. I was terrified. But with their support, I was able to become not only the team captain for the archery team, but the battalion commander for the entire JRTC program. Along with that, I was the drum major for 3 years with our school's marching band program with the support of Mr. O'Neill, who's over there as well. Mr. Belk, he showed tremendous support as well as the school did, with shout outs on the morning intercom as well as the school journalism club. Our program felt appreciated and thrived because of it. A memory I will never let go of is when the school board recognized our accomplishments in earning the state champion title in archery. It meant the world to me that my efforts as team captain as well as the team efforts were not going unappreciated. Beaufort High, as well as this district, became a home away from home. I found myself spending more time at school helping my teachers than I had scheduled classes. I felt so welcomed by both staff and students that it's bittersweet that I'm no longer a part of this community. The staff members in both the school board and my high school helped me with overcoming obstacles, reaching my full potential, and just making me feel safe in who I truly am. The amount of character building in order to prepare me for my future to come was incredible. And because of that, I'm studying at Winthrop University to earn my degree in education so that I can pass on the same support that I received. Lancaster County School District is the best district that I could ask to be a part of these last 13 years. Thank you for all that you've done for me and continue to do for the rest of this community.
Thank you so much, Abigail. Let's give her a round of applause. Abigail, in 4 short years, you should be able to come right back home and work in Lancaster School District. Our next Olympian, Noye Idehi, welcome her to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to say I'm so honored to be in the presence of so many amazing individuals, many of which impacted my life personally. Thank you so much for all that you do as teachers. I can proudly say that you all have impacted my life. My name is Chuka Noye, Noye as many know. I graduated from McGinley High School in May 2024. I've been in the Lancaster County School District since kindergarten, so I started out at Indian Elementary, and then I went to Harrisburg, and then Indian Middle, and then Indian High, so I've had lots of experience to be able to grow and develop in this school system, and I can proudly say that Lancaster County has equipped me with various opportunities that has allowed me to methodically shape the future I intend to have. So I'm grateful to all the individuals that kept our school running, the APs, the janitorial staff, the lovely lunch ladies, the librarian staff, the counselors, all of you. I thank you so much for all that you did for me. But one of the great parts about being in Lancaster County is the vast range of clubs that were available to me. Specifically, I served in student council 10th and 11th and 12th grade. And that opportunity allowed me to not only be a leader, but a servant to my peers, and it pushed me out of my comfort zone and allowed me to do things for the school and do things for my peer, and it had a great impact on my growth. So thank you to the advisors, thank you for all that you do, thank you for how you dedicate all your time and energy to increasing school spirit. It has gradually increased, but there's a lot of work to be done still, but baby steps. So another thing I was part of was yearbook. So with that, I was able to go to different events, photograph, the basketball games, the tennis games, and it gave me exposure, once again, pushing me out of my comfort zone, but it also allowed me to capture the student body in their elements, like doing the things they love, expressing themselves in different ways. So I'm grateful for that opportunity. Thank you to Ms. Geese for all that you taught me and all that you showed me with that. And then also, another thing I love about this county is the amount of sports that we have. I went the route of track and field, so in 7th through 12th grade, I ran. Sometimes it was more enjoyable to others, but enjoyable than others. But thank you to coaches like Coach Mata, Coach Ward, Coach Cuviello, who dedicated your time and your energy to these athletes. Yeah, Coach Mata. Thank you for all that you did. Track helped you develop my character. It helped me to meet some of my closest friends. It gave me the opportunity to learn how to balance life with other things. It just taught me how to work hard and how to set my priorities straight. I also I also was part of chorus a long time in the elementary through high school. I had the privilege to sing and meet new people, and I had teachers like Miss P, who gave me an environment to feel loved and to express myself in various ways. So I will always be an advocate for the arts and for drama, chorus, those type of things that allow students to be safe and express themselves in different ways. But I believe the best way to make the greatest impact on students is to work together in a school in supporting the interests of those students. So showing up to not only the basketball games and the football games, but to the tennis matches and to the plays and to the debate and events and stuff like that, and to encourage the students and show them that they're not just a name, they're more than a name, and making that effort to get to know them and to get to know your student beyond the classroom, and that makes the classroom environment much more safer, and it makes the learning process much more smoother. So get involved in the activities your student participate in, show them that you care about them, and help them to feel seen. But I'm an advocate not only for more school spirit and better classroom relations, but also for increased awareness of AP classes. Throughout high school, I took various AP classes, and it has propelled me, even as I enter my first year, to give me a foot forward, and I don't have to take as many classes. So encourage your students to take those classes. Thank you to teachers like Miss Filter, who always answered all my questions. Calculus was one of the hardest classes that I took, but it was very rewarding. Thank you to Ms. Humphrey for teaching me how to not use passive voice, and for whispering my name behind closed doors, and for giving me opportunities and pushing me far beyond my comfort zone. So thank you so much to all the teachers. Thank you for all that you've done. I'm blessed to have been able to grow up in the Lancaster school system. I do believe it was a wonderful place for me to grow and gain tangible experience for my future. Thank you for your diligence, teachers, and your commitment to your students. And as the new year begins, I encourage you to not be discouraged when, it's a little rough the first few days and the students haven't warmed up yet, but with time, if you stay true, you will see the fruit of your labor. Your work is not in vain. I'm a testimony that teachers are very impactful and that they change lives. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Noye. Our next Olympian, Alex Melgar. Let's welcome Alex.
Good morning. My name is Alex Melgar, and I graduated from Lancaster High in May 2023. I started at Brooklyn Springs Elementary, and then later went on to South Middle School. I'm currently a sophomore at Presbyterian College, and one thing I have to say is that Lancaster County schools are very special to me. Compared to other districts, these schools may not have always had the latest technology or the most modern things to use in a classroom setting, but this didn't stop Lancaster County from succeeding. Compared to other districts, this makes Lancaster unique because the schools here do not rely on other things other than teachers to teach. They want the teachers to teach. And so throughout my first year in college, I had many opportunities to speak with students from different districts, different backgrounds, ethnicities, and talking to them about their home schools many of them said they didn't have a chance to build a relationship with their teachers. And that's where Lancaster County schools are very unique. We have the opportunity to build a relationship with our teachers. Many of them mentioned to me how they learned a lot of things on their own or just on the computer and stared at it all day while the teachers were just in there as a babysitter in a way. And Lancaster County schools do not want this. They want teachers to come and teach and not just stand by and let the student learn everything on their own. So while my time at Lancaster High School, I had many opportunities to get involved. I got involved with student council, JRTC, junior civitans, young people in charge, and getting involved, these opportunities helped me succeed and prepared me for college because I had teachers always encouraging me to get involved, to try to make a difference. And in some way, I feel like I made a small difference. Maybe in JROTC, I was a battalion commander also, and I had the opportunity to just kind of teach the younger students, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, people younger than me. And it was a great opportunity to learn about leadership, teamwork, time management, and things like that. And so getting involved with that it propelled me to have a successful first year in college, where I also got involved and tried to make a bit of a difference there, but I'm only one person, so we're still going. But I just want to say that being involved also gave me the opportunity to learn about Palmetto Boys State here at Lancaster High School. I learned about it through Mr. Bird. He was the head guidance counselor. I don't know if that's still a thing now, but he talked to me about Palmetto Boys State, and I didn't really know much about it, but once I got to Palmetto Boys State, I talked to a lot of people there, and it was a big thing at their schools. And it was crazy to me because I never heard about it until my junior year. But Palmetto Boys State is basically a mock government at Anderson University for 1 week, and it's around 1,000 male rising seniors. We're just there meeting new people, learning how government works at local and state. And so being involved with that, I learned about the college I'm at now, which is Presbyterian College, where they offered me a scholarship based off Palmetto Boys State. And so I am forever grateful for that because I am very happy at Presbyterian College now, even though I was not too excited about it at first, but I am happy there now. And it's I tell a lot of people, it's the people that make the school, not the landscape or the buildings or the professors. It's always going to be the people around you that make you want to succeed. And so I'm very happy to be here speaking to everybody. I'm grateful for this opportunity, and I just want to see Lancaster County Schools continue to succeed and grow. And I'm happy that my 2 younger sisters are still in this district, one in South Middle School and the other in Brooklyn Springs. And so I'm just very grateful for the opportunity to come speak, and thank you so much for your time.
So we've cheered, we've celebrated current and former students, and heard from amazing guests. The celebration continues with the recognition of the hard work and dedication of our beginning Teachers of the Year and our Teachers of the Year. Join me in welcoming Dr. Carl Carpenter, the Chief Human Resources Officer, who will announce our district level winners.
Good morning, Lancaster County. If you're proud to be in Lancaster, make some noise. Oh, that's terrible. Make some noise. All right, on the left side, we got Lancaster. On the right side, we got County. Let's see who's the loudest, and there might be a special gift for you. On 3, we're going to start on this side. 1, 2. I think they got it. One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Chick-fil-A for everybody on the right side of this pie. Good morning to the Board of Trustees, Dr. Fitzpatrick, faculty and staff members. Today, it is my honor and privilege to recognize the employees in Lancaster County School District who are our gold medal champions of education. Nominated by their peers, they have laid a foundation of excellence for their students, parents, and the community. This morning, I will present 2 awards as outlined on the program. The first award is for the District Beginning Teacher of the Year. The overall winner in this category will receive $500 and a beautiful trophy. They probably want the money more than the trophy. Next, we will announce our District Teacher of the Year. The winner in this category will receive $2,000 and a beautiful trophy. $1,000 is provided from the district, and $1,000 is provided from the state of South Carolina. Our District Teacher of the Year will also be eligible to compete for the South Carolina Teacher of the Year crown as the representative from Lancaster County School District. The South Carolina State winner will receive $25,000 and the use of a BMW for 1 year. So good luck. In addition to the awards being presented this morning, all of the school level Teacher of the Year winners will receive a $250 award for being designated as the winner at their individual locations. And all the beginning teachers of the year will be awarded $125. All funds will be deposited via direct deposit. This is your money. It comes with no stipulations. So enjoy it and earn it. You don't have to spend it on supplies. So if you want a steak from Ruth Chris, go get a steak from Ruth Chris. It's your money. Now I would like to take a moment to discuss something that we will change. Under Dr. Fitzpatrick's phenomenal leadership, we will be adding support staff of the year next year. The support staff does so much for a school district, and they deserve to be honored. Let's give them a round of applause. At this time, we will have a video presentation honoring all of our employees who are our gold medal champions of education. Please enjoy.
Best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You could beat the world. You could beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go by yourself. Standing in the Hall of Fame, yeah. And the world's gonna know your name, yeah. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame, yeah. And the world's gonna know your name, yeah. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile, you can walk straight through with a smile. You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking over records they thought never could be broke. Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. And you're ever gonna know if you never even try. Do it for your country, do it for your name. 'Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame, yeah. And the world's gonna know your name, yeah. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame, yeah. And the world's gonna know your name, yeah. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be a champion, be a champion, be a champion, be a champion. The walls of the Hall of Fame. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions. Standing in the Hall of Fame, yeah. And the world's gonna know your name, yeah. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame, yeah. And the world's gonna know your name, yeah. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be a champion, you can be the best. You can be the champion, banging on your chest. You can be a champion, you can be the world. You can call me champion, banging on the wall. You can be a champion, you can be the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate your champion, by yourself. Standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go by yourself. Standing in the Hall of Fame, yeah. And the world's gonna know your name, yeah. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame, yeah. And the world's gonna know your name, yeah. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile. You can walk straight through with a smile. You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking over records they thought never could be broke. Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. And you're ever gonna know if you never even try. Do it for your country, do it for your name. 'Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame, yeah. And the world's gonna know your name, yeah.
One time for Lancaster County School District. I hope I hurt my whole left side just now. I gotta calm down up here. Joining Dr. Fitzpatrick on the stage today to help present the awards will be Ms. Cheryl Woodard, our 2023-24 District Teacher of the Year. The first presentation will be to announce the beginning District Teacher of the Year. We have 6 finalists in this category. When I call your name, please stand. These are the finalists. Sharon Bates from Andrew Jackson High School. Angela Bohanahan from South Middle School. Ms. Bohanahan is no longer with the district, so she won't win, will she? I'm joking, I kid. Serena Garcia from Buford Elementary School. Charissa Lindley from Indian Land Elementary School. Kristen Hyde from Clinton Elementary School. And Adam Yarborough from Lancaster County College. Got a band in here, okay? And now for the educator who will represent Lancaster County School District as the beginning teacher of the year. Everybody, let's get a drum roll. Please join me in showing some love and RESPECT for Kristen Hyde, Elementary School. The final presentation will be to announce the District Teacher of the Year. We have 5 finalists in this category. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Jessica Burns from the Discovery School. Marissa Crump from Indian Land Elementary School. Danielle Figert from Harrisburg Elementary School. Kershaw Elementary School. And Lynn Robertson from Lancaster County Police. And finally, for the teacher who will represent Lancaster County School District as the District Teacher of the Year. Can I get one more drum roll, please? This teacher is signed, sealed, and delivered from the Discovery School. Miss Jessica Byrne. Come on down.
First of all, I can't believe that y'all let me win this, but thank you so much. If you could have seen my adept observation, you wouldn't have thought I would have been here today. So thank you. Taking chances. Don't give up. Just a couple people in this room that I kind of see your faces, and I just wanted to give a shout out to Sheila, and to Clara, and Mandy, and Grace, and Cynthia, and Miss Barrett, and Mr. Rivers. And I just appreciate the Discovery School so much. I don't think I would be a teacher anymore if I hadn't found a place that I really felt like I could be myself. And I hope everybody finds that at their school this year. And one crazy thing, the song they just played was at our wedding, at the kiss at the end. And most of all, I'm so thankful for my husband. I really am. He gets up with me at like 5. He just runs my bath water for me and makes me a cup of coffee every day. He does. And my parents pick my kids up all the time, and if it wasn't for my family, I wouldn't really even be able to be a teacher anymore. So I just wanted to thank him especially, and hopefully we can go out to eat somewhere really good. Thank y'all. Hope everybody has a great school year.
All right, let's give all of our winners one more round of applause. Dr. Carl Carpenter. Let's have a great year.
Thank you so much for an amazing day. As we've talked earlier, we want to be all in this year. We want to be all in for our students, all in for all areas of the district, all of the time. And so our cheerleaders are going to help us today. We're going to divide the gym. As we're leaving, we got 4 sections. This section, you're all in. Section 2, you're all in for students. Section 3, you're all in for all areas. And section 4, you're all in all the time. So you'll just repeat with me, and groups in the middle, you're dividing yourself into quadrants for those sections. So as we prepare to leave, our teachers and our cheerleaders are going to help us. Our group number 1, you're all in. Repeat, all in. All in. Group number 2, all for all students. Group 3, all areas. Group 4, all the time. Let's have an amazing year, ladies and gentlemen, and a great remainder of your day.